Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pride coming out throwing, but a defender there to stop it. It's going to be 2nd down as they knock it away. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw here. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Indianapolis.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They're going to try and throw it here. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Called in left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They're going for this. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory. From the gun, Taylor. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Going to the ground again on first. We'll cobble together a yard there. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense is set. First and 10. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Dropping back to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm on the...
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco lead.
Love this. Tight end getting a run. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready, set.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check smash, check smash. Let's go.
Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60, Panther 60, Panther 60. Go check, ready.
They give it to him again. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Another carry for him. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. We're to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive.
Hurt!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Lions. Go, Reed, go.
Trying to push this past the marker. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Now a toss play, Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
70, give a whoop. Go.
First down, play action. It's a big stride downfield to Aguka. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Taken down. Right.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Right side, this is Abuka. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Working quickly here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready.
From the gun on third down. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the first down. First and goal at the 3.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They're going play action. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down now, ball at the 33. straight ahead with Taylor. And he gets him around 6 there. Good play made by Jacob Parrish.
So much to like about that run, Case, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Setting him on the dive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Pickup of 6.
2nd down pass play coming. This one's intercepted. It's Charvarius Ward. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now they send their back in motion right. A lot of mess on the move here. Touchdown Indianapolis. The Colts will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Rupee's extra point is good. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
21. Buccaneers 7.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Ready! Crack all 80! Hook it 19! Check! Hurt! Hurt! Ready!
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Check! Bobcat! Check! Bobcat! Crack all 80! Let's go!
Running it now out of the gun. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain, so that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's Duvernay on the return. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go! Cowboy 80! Panther 60! Panther 60! Ready?
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Come on! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! 19! 18!
They'll throw it. Looking right, and he finds him. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line, second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's complete, right side. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Ready.
They'll throw for it. Throw is caught by the back. And he won't escape. They converge on him, drive him backwards after that catch. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He loses the football. The Buccaneers pick it up. This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you, right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Will they get the ball back? A little extra bonus on that return as well.
Okay, ready.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Let's go.
Again to throw on 2nd. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoop song. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And air it out on 3rd. And the defender comes away with it. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
When chances to score have been so few and far between free offense, Kate, you got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Taylor. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Back to throw now. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And that's It's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. Offense up to the line fast.
And it's third down.
Shotgun now on third down. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety.
That's a defense that could just sense it. Blood in the water after that last sack. They bring the pressure again, thinking sack all the way, and that's exactly what they get. The safety, well, that's just a little icing on the cake.
And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, Smith, tag. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, I can Tina. Orange, Richard Mille on me dancing just like Bia.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Check, man. 70 Timberwolves. Check off.
Nixon on the toss. Fights his way through a tackle. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to try to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, play action. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Taylor trying the left side. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go now.
Now looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, Indianapolis.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. He's dropping back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Working now from the gun. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. It's a gain of 6. And the Colts 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Taylor now, up the middle. Dropped by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Group B to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts take a 16-point lead.
28. Buccaneers 12.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready, break.
So first down from the 41.
Ready,
Throwing from the gun here. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pass play now. Got for big yards on the right side. He has this down to the 34. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Bucs have the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. Working quickly here. In the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. A dose of the hurry up here.
60.
Back on second and goal. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. It's now third
18 Cardinal, 18.
From the gun on third down. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Working quickly here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's fourth and goal.
Desperation time here. Pass it down close. And they got the connection, but not the touchdown. He's taken down. That's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. Caught quickly on the slant. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Colts with a 16-point lead.
First down, Colts.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Here's Giddens. And he has enough room to gain about 4. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Second and 6.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Let's go.
This is Giddens. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be first down Colts.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
thank you with Giddens. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Run here with Giddens. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. They'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And it is a 1st down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now carried by Giddens. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.